All right. Well, refresh my Twitch. Nope. Oh, there it is. Now it's live. Whew.
Okay, now it's playing.
Welcome to Pro Football Juice with your hosts, Nick and Jesse.
That's how you should breathe. Hi, Juice Nation.
Hello.
Jesse, I feel like how you just mimed the intro is how you should like kick the podcast off. Like that was just too good.
try to do it every time. You know, I wonder if if that doesn't translate well, like because from when I hear it and when people actually hear it, I wonder if it's like synced up. I think I did that last week too. I should probably check that out before I keep doing that.
Pro Football Juice.
Hey Nick,
Hey, Jesse.
how are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm still reeling from that thing that I did before we kicked this off, but I'm good. Or thing that I did. Uh, good. I didn't watch a whole lot of football this past weekend because shit I was doing. Oh, mainly because I was picking up a bunch of shit from my parents. I got a kitchen table from them, which is it's actually a table that I grew up with,
Huh?
and it was my grandpa's table, so that was kind of cool. And
Nice.
then I've been talking to them for a little while about getting their old 5 disc CD changer and cassette tape deck,
Boss.
and record player because I was like, you guys don't use them. I will find a good use for it.
Isn't it
So
a
I go
six
to
disc?
it might be 6. Yeah, I can't remember. It's 5 or 6. It's the exact same one you got.
It's six then.
But it was so I show up to pick up the table and it's all on the couch and I just go, oh, he's doing it. And so then I asked about the cassette tapes that they had. So dad's like going through his box of cassette tapes. He's like, I'm gonna send it with you. It's a blank one in case you want to make any more cassettes. I'm gonna it's our choir when I was growing up. Just give it a listen, see what you think. And I was just like, I was cracking up. I was like, all right, that's fine, Dad. You can give me all the tapes you want. Like I'm having fun with it. I've also over the last week or so upgraded my surround sound in the basement. So I was talking to Mike about this yesterday. I finally got it all hooked up to the CD player, the disc changer or whatever. And I put a selection of CDs in yesterday, and Muse's Black Holes and Revelations
Yeah.
CD came up. And the first song on that, like I had Brittany come down and I fucking cranked it. And it shook and vibrated the walls. Every time it like pulses, my fucking room vibrates. And it's so awesome. I'm just like, we're that bad element that moved into the neighborhood. I love it.
I thought you weren't. You're not that close to people around you, are you?
No, but I have been cranking it quite a lot. I put Bad Meets Evil, which is a Royce to 5 Eminem album
Oh,
on.
take
I
a
crank
bow.
what?
Take a bow. That's the first track off of Black Holes and
Yeah,
Revelations.
it's a
That's a
fucking good
great
song.
tune. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
And it's like I think I took a video of it because I was gonna send it, but I was just like, shit, this just does not translate. It's
No, you
did it
can't
so
take a
good.
video of something like that.
No, but I so I put in like a since I've had this CD changer, I just put in a bunch of like blank CDs that I had no idea what was on it, and I got to the CD that I must have made when Blade came out because that like Blade Blood Ray and like the techno dance
Yeah.
song. I
Don't
was
tell me. It's called Confusion, and it's
is
by.
that
It's called Confusion, and it's by. Oh God. I don't know. I want to say Aphex Twin, but I don't think that's right.
I mean I'm impressed that you know the name.
Confusion. It's the only word they say in the whole thing.
We were playing ping pong upstairs and that song came on. I was like, oh, yep. I can pinpoint and then it goes on for another like 6 minutes and it's like shaking the house.
New Order. New
Is
Order
that
song.
really by New Order?
It is. Confusion.
Yeah, that is the one.
And it goes,
That's
confusion.
exactly how it sounds. That's exactly how it sounds. But you know what I'm finding? I'm listening to a lot of old Nick CDs I made when I was a kid. Young Nick had some decent taste in music. Hey, Jesse! What are you drinking, bro?
Oh! I'm drinking Winking Owl Sweet Red. The taste is sweet. The style is medium bodied. The notes are blackberry and raspberry flavors with a variety of with a velvety soft finish.
Oh,
It's best with barbecue beef ribs and spicy fajitas. Temperature is best when served chilled. And I just popped it out of the refrigerator. So there you go. Contains sulfites. So there's a chance I get a honkin' hangover tomorrow, I guess.
well,
8% alcohol by volume. I don't even know where it's made. It's got like a little thing. So it's in California somewhere because it's got a map of where
Yeah.
it was made.
okay. Is that
That's right above. That's like San Jose, right? Because isn't this the Baja Peninsula?
I don't fucking know.
No,
did
it's
you,
way too. Yeah, no, that's right.
did,
That's probably
did you
San
start
Jose.
drinking that at the beginning of the podcast? Because it's already half empty.
No, It's actually that was the first drink.
Oh, okay.
It was already half full.
Oh, okay. Oh,
You see what I did?
I did. Uh,
What are you
uh,
drinking?
me. Excuse me.
Oh,
Me.
fantastic.
I tried. I had a bubble at the end of that where it's just like I could force it and possibly throw up or just stop. So I stopped. I am drinking Cedar Ridge bourbon, my favorite bourbon because the Cowboys won Sunday.
Oh,
I did a Vikings one there for you.
Barry Cowboys win.
Cowboys win.
What is their thing? Don't they have a thing? Like a song or
Yeah, I thought
Like a
like Carrie
chant?
Underwood made something.
waiting all night for Sunday night.
Waiting all night for Cowboys win.
Waiting all day for Sunday night. They have to have something. Dallas.
Yeah, I know they've got a
Cowboys. Theme.
What are the
song.
so what are the
Dallas Cowboys pride.
I wonder what the Washington Commanders theme song is now since they don't have that super racist theme song.
Oh, how about them Cowboys? That's what they always say.
Yeah, but that's because
Now-
of Jimmy Johnson.
Okay, so what about so like we have Skull and stupid ass Saints have like Who Dat, and then stupid ass Bengals have Who Day, right? Which is the same thing. Packers have Go Pack Go. The Bears have Bear Down. So what do you guys
Bear
have?
down for midterms. We
Bear
gotta
down.
bear down for midterms. What does that even mean, Chang? Bear down.
Yeah,
I don't even know where I got that from.
that was Community, right?
Yeah, dog. I don't know where I'm getting this from, but bear down.
So do they have a do the Cowboys have a thing like that?
How about them Cowboys?
Okay, well there you go.
But also they do that stupid America's team thing. I don't like that.
Oh, that's right. So you have to take how about them Cowboys and make it into a song somehow because that's what I did with Skull. Skull very well.
Yeah.
I drink Skull very
You know,
well.
Okay, so I know I've asked you about this before. Well, why Skull?
It's because it's like a celebration for drinking when you're a Viking.
Okay. Because I always just think of chewing tobacco.
Yeah, but it's spelled different.
Yeah, no, there's no A.
Yeah, but it's actually spelled Skal, I think, when like technically
Oh, so
in
Sal?
like in their but it's an A with a little circle above it.
Okay.
So I think it translates to skull. And it means skull. What?
We didn't cut out for you people. There was just a pause.
It says skull.
It's just skull stands for
A
skull.
bowl, a container, a toast, a raising of glasses while drinking and saying cheers.
Okay.
So it's got multiple meaning.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, but it's like mostly it's beer drinking, cheersing. So it's sweet. So you can go into the stadium, you can buy a $9,000 beer, and then you can do the skull chant with two hands, so you can't even drink. It doesn't make any sense.
Got to get one of those beer helmets.
Oh yeah. Then you have to get two. Then you have to get two $9,000 beers. I'm not good at math, but that's a lot of money.
But that's one less trip you have to make for a second $9,000 beer.
That's true. Let's see how much tickets are to this Cowboys-Vikings game, shall we?
Okay, I bet it's expensive.
Oh,
Hey, while you're
yeah.
doing that, did you see where the Vikings and Cowboys landed on the power rankings this week?
I did.
Excuse me.
I did see that. So
Yeah.
I know the Vikings are 4. What are the Cowboys are 5, right?
Yeah, it was either 5 and 6 or 4 and 5. The
It was
Vikings
4 and 5 then, because the Vikings were 4th, and it blew my mind.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, holy shit! Like, no way.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Okay, so the cheapest we can get in there from StubHub, Nicholas, is section 324, row 10, which is way the fuck up there. Way the fuck up there. Third row in the in the end zone side for $155 a piece.
I guess that's not terrible.
To be fair, let's do something here, all right? I think I've done this before. So if I switch to this, did that work? No, it didn't work. Oh no! Uh-oh, error.
What happened?
All right, it was blasting Skullberry Wine again, and now it's also playing the theme song again. The intro and the outro, and the outro is longer than the intro, so that's
Killing it.
Hey, Scott.
Welcome to the fucking show.
I went to a different scene where you can like flip, because prior to when I had to update everything and kind of like rebuild this interface, if I hit scene 2, it would go to a website, and I could pull up a website like live on the stream. But I didn't do that again apparently, and then when I flipped back to scene 1, all of the music started playing at the same time. So I had to mute it for a little bit because Skullberry Wine was blasting my ear brains out.
That's why
Sorry
you
about
told
that, everyone. So anyway, what? Sorry, what?
Nothing. So I know we had Scott on here. Scott, what are you drinking? We've got bourbon and wine here. Or is that wine? You're drinking a red wine, right? The sweet red?
Yeah, sweet red.
Yeah. So that counts.
I also have this loaded up. This is kind of fun. Watch this.
Should I say anything?
Look at your thing. Look at your screen or whatever.
The Twitch sit?
Yeah.
Old Rasputin is what Scott's drinking. I don't know what that is. What is that?
That's a beer, isn't it? No?
I don't know. Hey, Michael!
Michael's
Mike's
drinking Sprite.
I don't see anything. What am I supposed to be waiting for, man?
Are you looking at the Twitch stream?
Yeah.
Can you not see what's above the picture above our heads?
I see the banner. Oh, there it is. Who the fuck is that?
What do you mean? Who's that?
Is that Brandon? What's that motherfucking dude doing?
We don't need you anymore, McManus, because
No,
we
no.
we haven't been doing that. So there.
Yeah. Eat shit.
Anyway, I was going to do a very cool live stream thing where we went through and tried to look up tickets to the Cowboys Vikings game for everybody. You know,
How drunk do you think you have to be to actually buy those tickets?
oh, I'm not gonna buy those tickets at all unless I talk to the wife first, because I don't want to die. That and so like realistically speaking, all right. Let's say that we're like okay, we're gonna do it. Now, what do you think about lodging and like
That'll be the
stuff?
most lodging would be the most expensive aspect.
What?
You wouldn't
Okay,
be able to get a hotel at this point, so you'd have to do Airbnb, which would just also be outrageous.
my parents and I went to that 5K a couple years in a row. And
Yeah.
we splayed it. We just stayed at this dump hole of a hotel, like kind of away, and then we just Ubered into the stadium or whatever. And it was pretty cheap, actually.
All right, that's not bad.
I think it was like $80 for the room.
I think I'd be more on board if I hadn't already bought tickets to go see Dead and Company 3 times this next summer.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
So it's looking like 150 bones is basically the cheapest, but
so like that's
it's
where that's like the like you could pay $150 to sit in nosebleeds, and then that doesn't even count the insane amount of money you're going to spend on booze. Or you could just sit in the comfort of your own home
yeah.
with a $30 bottle of bourbon
The,
and then watch the game.
I mean, this would be more beneficial for me than you because watching a game in that stadium is fucking awesome.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Um,
do you really want to see the Vikings lose, like in person?
I mean, it's like because they won't, so who cares? I mean, that's not even really a valid question.
Cowboys defense is pretty good, Jesse.
Yeah, but our offense is all right,
All
so take
right,
that.
fair enough. Fair enough. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to question the offense. Whoops. Uh, so any games did you what games? Well, let me try this again. Did you focus on any games this weekend because the Vikings were on bye?
No, in fact, I was able to kind of watch everything. I was able to watch um,
Football?
Red Zone,
Oh, okay.
which is pretty nice.
Yeah,
Um,
Red Zone is a gift. It is a treat.
yeah, it is.
Love it.
And I don't usually get to watch it because, well, I do sort of, but Vikings always play at noon, and then you don't really. Um, After that, you only get like the afternoon games, and there's very few of them compared to like the sweet sensation you get of watching like 1,000 games going on at the same time.
Hmm. Hey, so how is that? Wine?
Pretty good.
Yeah. What are you
Not
gonna
bad.
drink after that? You got some Naturdays on hand? Yeah. Oh, Bush Apple. So okay. I've got to know. There you go. The Bush apples that you still have
Bush
are
apple.
are they
What's
are
that?
any are,
Bush apple. Huh? Oh, sorry. I thought I heard something. I don't know what that was.
hey, hey man, I appreciate the random improv and bullshit. I do it all the time. It's fantastic. I do it in my daily stand-ups and it gets embarrassing, but I fucking own it.
Uh,
Uh
to answer your question, no, these are new ones. I drank all the ones that you and Michael got me for my birthday times.
Yeah, I thought. I mean, you got so many for your birthday last year.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
I was wondering how long those things would last.
not long enough.
Yeah, we'll do more. We'll get more for you. I mean, if we ask our kids, your birthday is today. Like, is that when you got that?
Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, I'll show everyone who's watching. I got a little gnome here, a little Vikings gnome. He's got a little yellow hat on, and he's got a little pendant, and he's got a nice full beard.
Just like you.
I guess I should name him, huh?
You could.
Like Tony Nomo was named.
I
He's a
mean,
gnome, so
yeah.
I'll
I
have to
mean,
come up with some sort of Vikings gnome pun.
that was I consulted with him for a little bit. He and I talked for a while. He got pretty verbally abusive at times. And he kept wanting me to call him names that I was not comfortable with.
Sure, sure.
And then we decided after like a couple tussles, we watched a Cowboys game, and my boy Tony Romo was on, and he's like, you know what, you puke. This is who I aspire to be, and so Tony Romo was born.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Mhm.
You know? Do you still
Yeah.
have that big boy? That Cowboys big boy inflatable?
Yeah, I do. Bubba,
Yeah,
I have not put it up at the new place. I stopped putting it up because the Cowboys sucked for a good long while there, so I stopped wanting to inflate it. And then I found out that it's like fairly rare to have one of those things that are working, so I haven't put it up since. I've pretty much just kept it in the box. I should inflate it in my living room here. I'll have it with me in the background for work meetings. And like that, oh, him? Yeah, don't worry about them. Him. Bubba's just over there.
He's hanging out. Um. Oh, I wanna. I just won an auction at Shop Goodwill for an inflatable Vikings character for the yard.
Like just now, just now during the podcast.
No, I didn't just win it, but I won it, and I didn't know until just now that I won it.
Oh, okay. Hey, well, that's fine. I guess if you're gonna just check your email or whatever, I will just pull up porn.
No, I
on
didn't check my email. I went to shopgoodwill.com. That's
Oh,
different. And I signed in
Well,
with my
really?
account.
we don't have anything football related to talk about, which is not
That was football related. What are you talking about?
okay. That's true. Jesse, we have the trade. I'm gonna fall out of my damn chair. We have the trade deadline coming up November 1st. Which, by the way, I cannot believe it's already almost November. That's just weird.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, yeah, man. But we've got volleyball in 6 months, so we got
I mean,
that to look.
I guess.
Yeah, Mike
We
gets
got-
it.
We got that going for us, which is nice.
Yeah. So because of this, what?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to talk about trade so far.
Yeah. Go ahead.
With the trade deadline, we've actually had trades this year.
Yeah.
So the first trade was the Cardinals traded Robbie Anderson to Arizona for a future 6th and 7th round pick, and then during Thursday Night Football, we found out that Carolina traded Christian McCaffrey to the Niners for a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and future 5th round pick.
hmm
So
That was a pretty big one.
yeah, I mean, like and the Niners were actually fun to watch on Sunday until they weren't. Like it was, I don't know, it was weird. They just keep getting injured. It is kind of funny to me. Like one of the more injured players in the league in the last few years is now on the most injured team.
Yeah.
League.
Someone's
So I
got to
think
see the irony in that in those
Yeah.
organizations, right? Like they gotta.
Mm-hmm. So that's funny. Excuse me. Jacksonville traded James Robinson to the Jets for a conditional 6th round pick.
That's
This
a
is
s-
because Brees Hall tore his ACL.
It is out for the season, yeah. So I like Michael Carter
Yeah.
because before Brees Hall got there, Michael Carter was pretty solid last year when they didn't have that great of a team. But But I think getting James Robinson for a sixth is a steal.
Oh yeah, dude. They
Uh,
still have Michael Carter and James Robinson are a really good
yeah,
tandem.
that's a good backfield. That's for
Yeah,
sure. So yeah, that'd be good. There's
I,
another
I'm
one.
I'm pleased with the Jets this season. It's fun.
Oh yeah, it is fun. I got my old Jets jersey back here.
Cashman, right?
My cash man, yeah.
Yeah.
So I like the Jets. I like their cool helmets. Their green helmets that kind of like look dark, but then like when the light hits them, they turn like light green. I don't know. I'm a fan
Oh,
of the Jets.
oh, okay. Speaking of helmets, we all all of us on the Zoom cast last Thursday for Thursday Night Football. We were in love with the Cardinals helmets. Did you see
Oh
those?
yeah, I love those. I love those too. Yeah,
Oh
those are
God, they're in the
awesome.
all black unis and they had the red
Yeah,
specks.
the red speckles in there. Like
Fucking
from a
awesome.
distance, it looks like black, right? Which is cool on its own. But then when you actually get in it, it's got like the rose colored like freaking speckles in it. That was cool.
Uh,
Oh
so
shit!
we have Emily watching us now.
Oh hey
Uh,
Emily.
she asked me if my hair is clean because it's extra bouncy right now, and
Oh,
I washed and conditioned it earlier because I ran today.
nice work
Oh,
on your
Emily, what do
trip.
you?
Yeah, Emily. Oh, friggin', you missed two trades, three trades actually. You missed.
No, I'm not done. Like we were talking. I'm not done. There was Jonathan Hankins to the Cowboys, uh,
Okay.
for a sixth-round pick, and then fucking Philly traded for Robert Quinn today for a
Yeah.
fourth-round pick. One thing, Chicago got a hell of. I mean, like Robert Quinn's great, but he's old. But they got a fourth-round pick for him,
Oh yeah.
and uh, but then fucking Philly just gets better on defense because
I,
Robert Quinn is really good.
I would trade Robert Quinn for a fourth rounder any day of the week if I had Robert Quinn.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a steal for how old he is. Which, like I said, he's like you said, he's good. He's still got good football in him, but my God, uh, to get a fourth rounder for someone that age is pretty good. I think.
yeah.
There's one more.
Who? I thought I got all of them.
You missed one of the first ones from October 10th. The Falcons traded linebacker Deion Jones to the Browns.
Oh, I don't know that. Scott over here making jokes. Robert Quinn, medicine woman. That's
Jeez Louise. Come on, Scott.
and Emily's drinking water because she said hashtag actor life. And she can't chat because she can't sign in.
You know what I find interesting about some people who are like singers or actors or like a lot of them will like drink honey and water and tea, things like that. Stuff that's really good for your vocal cords or whatever. Then you got
Yeah.
someone like Tom Waits, right? For instance, who
Yep.
just smoked cigarettes nonstop and had like a very successful singing career. And like Brian Adams smoked since he was like 10. That's
Yeah.
wild. Works for some people, I guess.
Yeah, some people doesn't.
Or all those singers like from the 80s and whatever, like the 70s, that would just like do a bunch of coke and drink booze nonstop. And I don't know, man. It's wild. What who what what
What?
what
What?
I was gonna do something.
What was that?
I don't know.
Were we gonna do our minute of the hour?
No.
Okay, good. Because I don't have anybody. I was not prepared.
No, but we have to do juicies.
Ooh, definitely not prepared for that. I can do it on the fly. Fuck it.
I think I also have to do it on the fly because I'm not prepared. But I think I have some ideas. All right. So I think
Okay.
I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna be okay. All right.
Okay.
Now these ones, usually we have our first ones, which are pre-jacks, right? And we don't really have pre-jacks this year, and they're mostly made up of Vikings and Cowboys players. But but we don't have the luxury of a pre-jack today.
Nope, not us.
No pre-jack here. So we got to go right into the mid juicers, and I had some stuff, and now I have to change said stuff because Brees Hall was my offensive rookie of the year, and he ain't gonna be rookie of the year no more, Mom.
I know, which is unfortunate because I would have put him at rookie of the year as well, and I lost him in my fantasy league where I'm 6-1 now. I'm the number one team in our league.
Yeah, I lost Brees Hall too, and I don't think I replaced him. Michael Carter was sitting out there in free agency, but there's no way that I got him because it was the Vampire League, and I was like in first place. So
Scott said BMMH, bowel movements.
you don't know what that means, Nick?
No,
You don't know what that means.
no, I don't. I don't keep up with youth speak. I had to ask Danielle 3 days ago, and I'm not kidding. When she made the comment saying that someone's DMs were getting whatever, and I had to ask her, I'm just like, DMs, is that like direct message?
Messages.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Like, I had to, like, I don't know this shit. So if
Scott,
BMM
Scott,
is the internet thing, I don't know it.
Scott, tell him what it is, and he'll feel dumb.
I don't care. I don't care. I like to use full words and sentences, Jesse. That's what I do.
Look,
Oh, son of a bitch. So, all right, for those who aren't on the Twitch chat, Brandon McManus fan of the hour, and then Scott rightfully called me a schmuck.
I told you
Yeah.
you're gonna feel dumb. Like,
Yeah.
and it wasn't because you're not in with the youths. It's because we're on season 8 of our podcast. Oh, that was great. That couldn't have worked out any better.
I hate so much about the things I am. All right,
Oh, that was
Scott,
so
you
great.
can kindly fuck off to bed now. Sir. I think it's pretty late. Don't you have to get up to teach the youth of America?
That's where Scott learned all that slang.
Oh man, that's why he says sick, dope, and other dumb shit. No offense, Scott. For you new people, Scott is my brother.
There's there's a certain level of abuse that goes back and forth that is acceptable from brothers.
Yes, because we're simple. Families can abuse each other. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
That's just the way it is. All right, let's do this. And you in chat, if you're in there, Scott, Michael, I assume Emily's watching via text or messaging you via text. Anybody else who's there out there?
I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her out. My friend Lyra's watching right now, but she's not a football fan. I just sent her the link, and basically I was like, yeah, and then
well, welcome.
yeah.
So anybody who wants to, like,
Oh, Scott, sorry to interrupt you. I'm sorry, but Scott just said I did pull the Buscemi Hello Phil you meme today when trying to blend into a crowd. Mike sent that to me today because Mike sent a GIF. Somebody responded to that GIF in our water cooler chat, and then Mike responded asking if it was a youth thing, and then sent that GIF of the Hello Phil. I love that fucking GIF.
No, that is a good one. So anyone out there, I'm going to say what it is. Nick and I are going to say what we put, or we'll wait. I don't know. And you all then put in the chat what you think, what your response is. I'll keep track of them. We'll keep receipts. That's a thing you say. We'll keep receipts. Oh, I bet you kept receipts.
I don't get it. I also hate the shit. It was like, so Emily uses this, calling him out. She was like, give me the tea.
Oh, I hate that term. No, it's not. It's the first time I ever heard it was on a show called The Circle. which is a bunch of people that get stuck in a. It's a social media show where people get stuck in a like a apartment building together, and then they never meet each other. They just like post stuff on like the social media that they all have to read, and then they vote each other out and stuff like that. And season 1 was cool. Season 2, they started every single person in that place was saying, "Ooh, spilling the tea. Oh, so and so's out there spilling the tea." Oh, oh, oh.
As you were saying, spilling the tea, Scott said spill the tea died like 3 years ago. And Scott would know that because he is a teacher of the youths.
Larry, it takes a while, Scott, for like trends to die off in Iowa because it like has to die off on the East Coast first or the West Coast first, and then kind of like make its way to us. So it's still kind of a thing, and I hate it.
Emily
Or
is
maybe it's not a thing.
Emily's saying that okay, so you hate drag queens now, and then said that we're canceled, which is unfortunate. I like drag
all right,
queens,
that sucks.
and I don't want to be canceled.
I enjoyed drag queens. I just don't like the term spilling the tea. I mean, I got nothing against them. In fact, the fact that they have the balls, no pun intended. No, there was no pun intended there. There was no pun intended.
Why?
To do what they do, get on stage and perform the way they do. Holy cow, I could never do that. And yeah, the fact that I said balls was unfortunate. But like,
Yeah, maybe anyway.
Look, that was I would have said that regardless of who I was talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
I switched to Bush Apple now.
This is one of those casts when we end it, you and I are gonna stay on here for like 20 or 30 minutes going, I don't know why the fuck I said that.
I've never done that. I've said I don't know why the fuck you said that.
Yeah, well, yeah. See, I
No,
stood
I
up.
stand I
Stood up
stand
to
by
allow
it.
the booze to fall down so I don't get as drunk.
Oh, there you go. I stand by my statement because even though it was a pun, and to be fair, it was kind of an awesome pun. I didn't mean to offend anyone by it, and I think that many people in that genre would think that was pretty funny. So there. That's my defense. That's my defense.
All right, let's do this.
And nobody contradicts me. All right, comeback player of the year. Who dat?
Oh. Who is that gonna be?
I'm gonna do something weird here because it's really the only person I can think of,
I can't think of anybody right now who.
and do Christian McCaffrey.
But that's a cop out. He's always hurt.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, this
But
is
who was
tough.
hurt last year? Who came back? I can't think of anybody.
I can't think of anybody who was hurt last year that came
You know,
back.
I can tell you who the comeback player of the year is going to be next year. It's going to be T.J. Watt. Probably.
Is it?
Yeah, he's got 21 days to get back on the field. Otherwise, he's put on the shelf for the season, from what I
Yeah.
understand.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. Like I'm right now, like trying to cycle through all the players in my head that I can think of, and I can't think of any of them that was injured that is doing great this year.
Oh God, Scott? Did you just compare me to Harvey Weinstein? Good
I
God.
did. Oh, Scott said Kittle or other 49ers. That actually is pretty. Oh, Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert.
All right. Well, technically, Christian McCaffrey is a Niner, so there you go.
I'm still going Raheem because he got injured with the Niners last year, and then he's actually been playing really well with the Dolphins, and now he's their top back. So
There you go.
I
Coach
got
of the
one.
year. Do it.
Coach of the year. What's his dick's name from the Giants? Honestly, I'll put
Brian
him.
Dable.
Yeah, Yeah, I'll put him as.
I thought about that as well. Wait a second.
What?
Oh, uh, I keep forgetting here. So Scott and Mike. So Scott said Geno Smith, which is good. I think that's a good one because it doesn't have to be an injured person. I don't think really. And then Mike said Kittle or other 49ers. So I'm going to say George Kittle. There we go.
For Michael.
You said Brian Daboll's. I said nothing yet. I say, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna say Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah, I kind of figured you would. And I guess why not? The Vikings have only lost one game.
I was thinking Brian Dable, to be honest, but then I was like, nope. And it could be Nick Sirianni of the
Nope.
undefeated Eagles.
Nope, they suck.
Oh, Scott says Sirianni. There you go.
Nope, they suck.
Also, see, you're really getting in there, Scott. He's made a joke about Harvey Weinstein and also
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson here just recently. I mean,
Yeah.
Scott, what's wrong with you?
Scott, are you also going to be like with Antonio Brown and supporting Kanye West? There was an article.
That was a double slam because freaking Antonio Brown is off the deep end.
Oh yeah, dude. Like Brittany told me about an article she read today that was just like all these celebrities are distancing from Kanye, but superstar or super NFL superstar Antonio Brown, it says he stands by. I'm like, of course Antonio Brown would. He is a fucking whack job.
Yeah, apparently, I saw a little thing today that said Kanye West got kicked out of. He got kicked out of Skechers headquarters because they like kicked him out because he showed up there unannounced.
Jesus.
No,
I'm also
Kanye.
I'm still wondering how like Antonio Brown hasn't gotten arrested for the like sexual harassment shit.
If he was in Iowa, he would be on the sex offenders list for life, bruh.
Good. And that dude is yeah.
Anyway, we're not supposed to talk about him.
Yeah. Stop it, Scott. Is Scott a little sauced right now?
Yeah,
Scott
I don't know what's wrong with
Scott's
Scott.
going nuts over here. I mean, not nuts. It's a good nuts.
You can say nuts, all right? It's not a thing you can't say. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Nick.
I'll go Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, I also have Kenneth Walker.
It would have been Brees Young
Yeah.
or Chris Olaf, maybe, but
Yeah, I mean, it's Kenneth Walker at this point. He took over that job when Rashad Penny got injured and just freaking has gone nuts with it. Here's a crazy one. All right, you ready? Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Dude from Houston. Now that Hall is done. Oh, who's the running back from Houston that's a rookie? Dameon Pierce.
Dameon Pierce.
Yeah, he's
Dameon
pretty
Pierce.
good. Yeah, he's pretty good. So, I always think Ramondre Stevenson is a rookie, but he's not.
No. Man, defensive Rookie of the Year. Fuck, dude. I really should have done some research.
Yeah, you should have. Because can you name one?
No. No, I can't. Can you?
Yeah, the one I picked.
It's because you're Googling it?
No, I'm googling it now for you, but like I already have one written from last week. So, Aiden Hutchinson from the Lions. He's an edge rusher. And
That's who Scott said.
Oh, there you
Actually, he has gotten several sacks. I'm gonna jump on that. Thanks, Scott.
go. Okay. Actually, the person in Vegas who has the best odds to win it is Sauce Gardner from the Jets, the cornerback from the Jets, and that is who I picked.
I mean, I'd give it to him just for the name.
Sauce. Ahmad Sauce Gardner.
Love
And
it.
then Tariq Woolen, cornerback from the Seahawks, he's got the next best odds. And then Aiden Hutchinson has the next best odds. So I'll put Aiden Hutchinson down for you, but I'm putting the sauce. I'm sipping the sauce.
Good.
He's cool. I mean, he's got that's a cool story because he's from, because he went to Michigan and now he's playing for the Detroit Lions, and it's like actually pretty cool.
That was good. Scott said lost in the sauce.
There you go. Are you sure you don't want to, bring up someone who has done a deplorable act recently when in that joke, Scott? Or you all right? All right, Michael, you're behind. Offensive Player of the Year.
That's a fine one.
I have an MVP pick, but I'm not sure if I have an Offensive Player of the Year pick.
Oh, I had it just there. It disappeared. Goodness. This is tough on the fly, Jesse. It's like being put under pressure and then not being able to figure it out. Ding, 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 ding. Shit.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna say Justin Jefferson. Fuck it.
Ooh, Scott's comeback player of the year is not pretty is pretty good. He changed it to Saquon Barkley.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking
Too
about that.
too bad you're locked in, Scott. Dang.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would have been a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have been good. Bills coach, who is oh God, why am I I'm losing it. Who's the Bills coach?
Sean
McDermott.
McDermott, yes.
Sean McDermott.
All right. I'm gonna figure this out. Just need to think.
Actually, I'll change yours to Saquon. That's a really good pick because it's gonna be him.
It's gonna be me.
It's gonna be Saquon.
All right. I'm gonna go Josh Jacobs as offensive player of the year. Fuck it.
To be honest, Saquon Barkley would also be a good fit there.
Yeah.
But then maybe they'll see the opportunity to give him the comeback player of the year, and so then they can give Josh Jacobs the old nod. I get it.
Shut up, Mike. Sorry, Mike
said Jalen Hurts.
Sorry, Mike. I lost my temper there for a second. Didn't mean to. I'd never be mad at you.
So defensive player of the year. Oh wait. Oh, we forgot Scott.
Scott's going Eckler. Eckler isn't really. That's fine.
Austin Eckler. I'm not changing any more for you. All right.
Excuse me.
I changed you Saquon. I'm not changing another one. Defensive player of the year.
Micah Parsons, baby.
You know what? I put Micah Parsons as well because he's a beast and a half.
Mike says it's always a QB. It's a QB for MVP. Always.
Yeah, it's always a QB for MVP.
But offensive player of the year can be wide receiver, running back.
Or it could be like, what wasn't it that Cam Miller? Oh my God, the Cam Newton year where he won both.
Oh, was that him? All right, time to sit back down.
I do think that winning both is bullshit.
Yeah, I don't think you should be able to win both. All right, what do you got? Did you pick Micah Parsons too?
Yep, I did.
Sweet.
While the boys stew on that one, I'll tell you.
Scott said
Parsons as well. So This next one is league MVP.
I'm also gonna go Micah Parsons. I'm gonna pick a defensive player for the league MVP. I don't think that I don't think that there's one quarterback who you would be like that he's the reason they're winning.
You think that Micah Parsons is going to win Defensive Player of the Year and League MVP?
Yes.
Mike says Parsons. I think Josh Allen.
For MVP.
Yeah.
No, too predictable.
Scott says Josh Allen. Yeah, because it always is predictable.
Nope, it's gonna be Micah Parsons. You guys mark it down.
I would be ecstatic if it wasn't a quarterback. If it was just anybody that wasn't a quarterback.
Yeah.
I think we've had this discussion before, and I think the last non-quarterback to win it was Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, and I think the last defensive player, I think the last defensive player was like in the 60s or some shit, right?
Yeah, probably before the.
It was.
Probably.
It was. I remember we talked about this. I actually think it was like the 90s.
Oh, it was like Lawrence Taylor or
Hurts.
something, wasn't it?
Yeah, that sounds.
Jalen Hurts again. All right, that's fine.
Mike's in love with Jalen Hurts. Fine.
Well, he's
like a nice guy.
No,
Whatever.
he's rolling with the undefeated team. You know?
He's on the Devil's butthole team, but whatever.
Yeah, you're right. Adrian Peterson was in 2012, which is the last non-quarterback to win it, and even before he got that in 2012, it was all quarterbacks until LaDainian Tomlinson 6 years before, and then Sean Alexander the year before that, then Marshall Faulk, 2000. So it's either a running back or a quarterback for the last. Oh, okay. How far do I gotta go? This will be interesting. Okay.
Scott.
It's the.
Scott just said AP was so excited about that win he cut a switch.
Jeez.
What the hell's going on, Scott?
What's wrong with you, Scott?
Oh Lord, man.
So, like, the first player that was not a running back or a quarterback to win was in 1986. And I was correct. It was Lawrence Taylor, the defensive player.
Oh, nice work. I know we've had this conversation before. Every year we look at this. We look this up.
In 1982. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's do our birth years. Okay, 1982 is not my birth year, but in 1982, Mark Mosley won it. Do you know who Mark Mosley is?
The name sounds familiar.
He was a kicker.
What?
The kicker won in 1982. Kicker Mark Mosley won for the Washington then Redskins. Won the NFL MVP.
There's no way that a kicker won MVP.
And it continues to be quarterback. So it was Lawrence Taylor, and then it was running back, quarterback, kicker, randomly. And then it's quarterback, running back, quarterback, running back. And then we get to 1971, and it was Alan Page, a defensive tackle for the Vikings. Oh my God, what?
That seems bizarre to me.
And then in 1962, a fullback won. No, in 1965, a fullback won, but that was Jim Brown. They called Jim Brown a fullback.
I had to, wow. It was. He made 300 or 457 field. He scored 1,382 points.
In his career?
Yes, in his career.
Yeah, but what about 1982?
I don't know.
He barely edged out Dan Fouts, the quarterback, for the Chargers.
So there was a 9-game strike shortened season.
He played 9 games. Or no, yeah, Mark Mosley played 9 games, just like everyone else. They don't even have his stats on this site I'm on because they don't have kicking stats.
Whoa. This is insane. I'm like, why is there not a movie about this dude?
Well, he's a kicker. I don't know. 1982 kicker, 9 games. Okay. He was 1 for 1 field goals attempted. Oh, okay. God. From 19 yards to 0, he was 1 for 1. From 20 to 29, he was 6 for 6. From 30 to 39, he was 8 for 8. And 40 to 49, he was 5 for 6. What?
So, so Mosley, the
He missed
season
one
before,
kick all year.
yeah, in the season before he won the MVP, he missed 4 extra points, failed to connect a single field goal of 50 plus yards, went 5 of 12 from 40 to 49 yards. And at the beginning of the 82 season, he had lost his starting job, but he arrived at camp and he won the job. And out of this in this magical and bizarre season, Mosley couldn't miss.
He got
And nine
yeah. It
in
feel,
the affair.
he missed one field goal, so he had 95.2% percentage. But he missed 3 extra points
Wow. How is he
that
the
season.
MVP?
I don't know. He was the MVP. He was the offensive player of the year as well.
What?
Yeah.
No, how can that even be possible?
Oh
Who
no.
did-
Sorry. No. He came in third. He came in third for offensive player of the year. That's my bad.
Uh,
All pro first
yeah.
team. Pro
So
Bowl.
he was quoting when in reference to the NFL MVP, he was quoted, I think once I got nominated, it was such an unusual thing that everybody voted for me. When they called me to tell me I'd won it, I was shocked beyond words. Yeah, it's weird.
Wow.
I'm glad you found that out. Wow.
That is fun.
I hope all of
I would like to know if we found that the last time we looked this up. I mean, is this
No.
just like is this a repeat? Is this a
No,
repeat?
we have not talked about this before. Mike said I should make it into a movie. I'm gonna do it. Mike, you're gonna star in it. And then Jesse's gonna be your trainer, and Scott's gonna be that drunk fan that he just doesn't like the team anymore, but he just can't help but attend. And
Oh,
he's gonna uplifts everybody.
can I have a scene where you know, training camp happens and you know, Mike really put in the work and you know, it's like, you know, I know he had a bad year last year, but I'm going to stand on the table for this guy.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that this guy is going to go all the way this year. And then they're going to be like, all right, Phil. You want him, you got him.
As long as you have like a piece of paper that's rolled up, so you're like making a point at it.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to... He's our kicker!
Scott said that he'll be playing me. You're welcome, Scott. You're about to get more beautiful. And Mike said that he'd start stretching now.
That's crazy that he would play you because in 1982 you guys were not born yet.
That doesn't matter. Jesse.
So Scott is playing a non-developed sperm.
No, but I'm making the movie now. Oh, I see where you're getting at now. He's talking about I think Scott's just talking about where he's getting his motivation from.
We got to be it's a period piece. It's filmed in the 80s, which makes it even better.
Oh yeah. I love that we can say we're going to film something in the 80s and it's a period piece. It's fantastic.
Well, I mean, it's like 40 years ago. And the thing too is like I was born in '81, so I was 1 year old when Mark Mosley won the MVP.
Oh wow, you were almost there then.
Those were the days. Maybe that could be a extra scene.
Mike said. So Scott said, "Jesus, how long will that makeup session take? Because I'm so beautiful." Is that why? And then Mike said he means a fan that bails on his team. And that is Scott. Yeah. Scott often bails on his team when they're like they were looking good and then they look bad. And then he's just like, they're garbage. Oh, Mike just cracked a natter day.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting a little sauced.
There's got to be like a post-credit scene where it shows me being born. You know, in 19. Oh wait, no, I'd be 1. So it's got to be a pre-credits song.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a picture of a dog?
Yeah. He fell asleep like that one time. Look at it. Look at that dumbass. Love him. Anyway. Yeah, I have a desk drawer full of photos because I don't know what the fuck to do with them.
Oh, we got to get back on track.
Oh yeah,
I
sorry.
I forgot what we were doing. AFC champion Michael. I don't mean to be a wiener about this, and maybe I missed it, but you still don't have offensive rookie of the year or defensive rookie of the year. Look it up. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
AFC champion.
Bills.
Yep. That's who I have as well. NFC champion. I'll put Giants for you.
Come on now. It is the Dallas Cowboys will be the NFC champion.
I can't believe that. Look, this is not the pre-Jacks, all right? You can't be doing stuff like that. So, like, for instance, I'm going to go Vikings.
Can I change my answer on the Bills?
Yes.
So I've got the Cowboys for the
Nice.
NFC.
Michael says Chris Olave. Who do you have?
I am going to pick the Jets to win the AFC Championship.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Yes, it would be awesome. Oh, I'm rooting
I
for the
don't-
Jets.
I am too, but I'm not sure without Brees Hall, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Their defense is stellar.
Michael Carter was good last year, and James Robinson is good. I think they're going to be just fine.
Everyone else wants the Bills, which makes sense. It's hard not to pick the Bills, but I appreciate that. Scott says San Francisco for the NFC champion. It's not gonna be, but that's fine. Super Bowl winner.
Dallas Cowboys.
You know what's funny? If it was a Bills Vikings game, it would actually be a rematch because we play the Bills this season.
So, I don't remember who I was talking to about this. It was very likely either you, Scott, or Mike. I want, well, it might have been Plaster. I think I want more than anything, the Bills to go to the AFC Championship game and then lose. Like, right at the end of it. Like, I want more than anything for them to almost get to the Super Bowl and then to lose because it'd be fucking Bills fashion, man.
Yeah, but could you imagine Bills versus Vikings in the Super Bowl? The Bills lost 4 in a row. The Vikings have lost like all their Super Bowls. That would be like a crazy event where
You know what?
someone's gonna win that game.
I would love to get behind the Vikings in the Super Bowl, but I cannot get behind Kirk Cousins. I hate Kirk Cousins.
Oh yeah, but have you seen his picture where he's wearing, I don't know whose chains he's wearing, but he's wearing like a white t-shirt, sunglasses, and like 6 chains with like huge things on them. They call them Iceman.
Oh. Mike being a kiss ass over here saying, give me the Vikings for the NFC. Come on, Mike. You're better than that.
It's not his fault. He's smart.
He's a smart young fella, which is why I'm surprised. So I guess he's starting to show his age.
What did and then ooh, Dane Belton. Dean Belton?
Ding, ding, ding,
Isn't
ding.
Dean Belton the Iowa player?
It's Dean Pelton. Scott, have you watched Community yet?
What's wrong with you, Scott?
Oh, it's so
Piss
good.
me
Get him, Jesse.
off.
I think Scott's coming in December where I'll hold him. You can beat the heck out of him.
I gotta drive like an hour to do that. he ain't, he
I
ain't
will
worth
bring
it.
him. I'll bring him to you.
Hey, who did you say for the? Oh, and okay, NFC champion. That was Michael's pick. Vikings was. So what's your Super Bowl prediction then? Bills Vikings game. Oh God, I was gonna do something else. Damn it! I keep getting distracted and forgetting what I was doing.
That's the wine. Scott asked, "Where did that come from?" And I'm now drawing a blank. What did I say?
Where what come from?
I
What'd you
don't know.
say?
I don't know.
Oh, Dean Belton. That's. I was thinking of. Oh, Community. We were talking about Community. Bills.
Yeah, Dean Pelton. Community is great.
Is it Pelton?
Yeah, it's Dean Pelton.
Yeah. Anytime I saw the
Go to
Dean
the-
Belton's name, like for Iowa, the only thing I could think of was the Dean from Community.
Oh, he's my favorite fucking character in that entire show. Guys, I might have overdone it. I have to go to the bank today.
Dean, 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 Dean.
Dean, 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 Dean. Scott, have you seen Community? Because that would be why I have a community-induced hate for you.
Yeah,
And also,
I mean, because you should watch it. If you haven't, then
also, no offense. Have you looked at your face? It's a very punchable face. I'm sorry, brother.
who's no offense?
Oh! I like that one. That one's good. That one's really good.
I like that one. Surprise team, the most improved. I think we can all agree that this is the Jets. Am I right?
Yeah, I think it's Jets.
I mean,
I was gonna think it was the Jaguars, and then they started shitting it. So it's not the Jaguars.
it's we pick the Jaguars like every year. I feel like.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, fellas. I just put Jets for everybody. Unless you have something else, just let me know. But you're wrong. The dumpiest team. Who's dump?
Oh, Scott picked the Giants.
Oh, Scott the Giants. Oh yeah, I guess.
It's not bad.
Who's the dumpiest team? Who's the dumpiest freaking team? And, oh, by the way, most improved is based on wins. Like, how many wins did they get last year compared to how many wins they got this year? And the differential is the determining factor. The dumpiest team, however, is just the team that's going to come in last.
Oh, that. I'm gonna say the Texans. I think it'll be the Texans. Scott says the Packers. Fantastic.
Ooh. 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 I don't know. I don't know. It's hard not to pick like the Colts. It's for me anyway.
Yeah.
Because the Colts aren't very good at football.
No, Scott, just the worst team in the league. Like
No, just
not
the worst team. The worst
Yeah.
record. They'll have the worst record.
not compared to last year. Like compared to last year, I'd probably say the Rams. Like
Yeah.
but or the Bucks.
Yeah.
But no, it's just wins in general. Or lack of.
Um,
I really I mean the Lions are 1-5.
the
My
Panthers.
Yeah, but then they beat the Bucks the other day.
Yeah, but they're so
Bucks
bad.
are good.
They're so
The Panthers
bad.
are very bad.
And they're just getting worse because they traded away McCaffrey. They traded away Robbie Anderson. Like they're tanking. I mean, I don't think the Texans are tanking on purpose.
No. But have you watched a Texans game? Every time they show Lovie Smith, he just looks dead inside. Like he only like I don't understand why they fired last year's coach. Like he was thrown into a shit situation and he didn't do a terrible job. You should have given him another year. Whatever.
So Nick says the Texans, which is fine. It's a fine guess. I'm gonna guess the Panthers just to be different. And Scott and Mike both said the Lions. Well, yeah. So there we go. We got it. Those are the official juicies. Now we can go on, and sometimes what we do is we pick who's going to win each division.
Yeah. How long have we been casting?
Well, actually, it's been like an hour and 11 minutes.
Oh, yeah. We should probably do game picks.
We don't do game picks.
We normally do. We didn't last week though, did we?
I know we didn't do it last week because we haven't done it.
Well, last week we ended up just like ending it, and then you and I were on the chat for like an hour afterwards, just shooting the shit.
But I'm not prepared for that though. What week is that? Hello?
What?
How do you work these things?
Why'd you point the camera so low? I thought I was gonna see. Yeah, I thought I was gonna start having to pay so. Oh, now I'm gonna start getting charges on my credit card.
When did this turn into a Chatterbait channel?
It always has been.
Always has been, always will be. What?
Ding,
what
ding, ding, ding.
Not that I know. What? So what? What week are we in now? Is this week 8? I assume there's a number of people who'll get that joke. Shame on you for knowing that joke.
Oh God, I'm so tickled right now.
Love sense on.
Oh.
All right, what week is it? Are we in week 8? Oh God. Kill me.
I think so. Oh, I think you broke me on that one. Scott's over here like, what is Chatterbait?
Yeah, whatever. You freaking knows. If anyone knows, he knows.
Oh, Scott's over here just going to AFC picks. What?
Oh, yeah, I'm changing the subject. Okay. We're doing game picks. Scott.
Emily just texted that. She just texted train wrecks.
Oh God! I mean, come on. She never watched this before.
Oh
All
God!
right. Ravens versus Buccaneers. That's our Thursday night football game tomorrow. Baltimore versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah.
Oh.
That's our Thursday night football game. Yeah.
Sorry. I'm decompressing from the Chatterbait bullshit. Whew. Gotta make sure I have my account filled up. Yeah, I'm gonna go Ravens. No, I'll go Bucks.
I almost went back. You almost got me to go back into it, but I stopped myself. Baltimore.
What were you gonna say? What were we gonna say?
I was just gonna say how many tokens you got in your account.
24 is not near enough.
24. You can't get the shit for 24.
I remember. It's gonna be probably inappropriate for the podcast, but I remember the first time you and I talked about ChatterBait because you're just like, "Hey, have you seen this ChatterBait thing? You can basically look at porn and it's free. You don't actually have to like pay anything."
I mean, that shouldn't have surprised me. By the
Yeah,
time I knew about that, I had plenty of things under my belt.
God over here acting like he doesn't know what ChatterBait is. Everyone knows what
Get off
ChatterBait.
your high horse.
My fucking head hurts from laughing.
And it also, if you didn't know what that was, you're welcome.
Tip your cam artists.
Or don't. I don't give a shit. Denver versus Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Okay. I'm going to say Jacksonville as well. Jacksonville I think is better than what their record shows. And they've been in some pretty tight games, but Denver sucks.
Denver really does suck. Did you see the Bleach Report thing earlier that Nathaniel Hackett, that if they lose against Jacksonville, he might get fired?
Oh yeah, I did hear that actually. And by the way, Scott, I mean it's good that you picked Jacksonville, but I'm not writing that down. Just put that in your own cranium and leave her there.
That was fucking cold.
Scott's like a brother to me.
He's kind of like a brother to me too.
Yeah. Miami versus Detroit.
Oh, Miami.
Yeah, Miami. Carolina versus Atlanta.
Carolina.
I'm gonna pick Atlanta. I kind of have to at this point because they said Panthers are gonna be the worst. Arizona versus Minnesota.
Arizona.
I'm gonna say Minnesota.
I think I've decided I'm not going to think about these. I'm just going to rapid fire. So whatever
Minnesota. Well, I can't do that. Well, we forgot to do our say what pick of the week.
say, what?
Sorry, Scott. I didn't mean it.
I love you, Scott. Like a brother. Anyway.
Wait, I'm gonna play the thing quick.
Oh.
No, this is
I really like living in Illinois because I can just fucking chain smoke on the goddamn broadcast the whole time.
I do wonder though. I mean, your place of work
Oh, you have got to be kidding.
is still like says no.
Pick of the week.
I don't do it during work hours, and they can't drug test me.
They can though.
No, they can't.
What do you mean they can't?
They can't drug test me where like in the position that I'm in.
What?
PNS staff, I don't think can get drug tested.
I don't think that's correct.
They have never drug tested me in the 12 years of.
Well, yeah, they don't. But I think that if they had cause to do so, they could.
I don't think so. I don't think they can.
Oh,
Contractors have to get drug tested, but I don't have to get drug tested.
I don't know, Nick. I don't know, man. So anyway, Scott says Russell Wilson is going to be jet lagged from working out on the airplane like the worst passenger on a night flight ever.
Yeah, that was a weird story.
Like he was doing jumping jacks or some shit.
He was doing high knees for 4 hours in the aisle.
Oh, God, what a weirdo.
He
It's like,
is.
you don't need to do high knees. You need to, like, win football games.
Shut up, Mike. Mike's saying I think they could if they wanted.
Yeah,
Honestly,
see? That's what I'm saying. if they had cause.
I would I would laugh if someone from the hospital was like, you should take a drug test. I would laugh. I'm like, okay, whatever. I know how it's gonna come back. Enjoy the 3 teams that I'm overseeing now. Like, and then fire me. Like it, whatever. Anyway.
I don't think they. First of all, Nick, I think you do a bang up job at your work, and I don't think there would ever be cause. So I think you're probably fine. But my point was, they could if they wanted to.
Probably. But then I would just buy fake urine.
Hey, I'll get you some.
Oh,
It'll cost you.
it's probably bad if Emily's texting me. I must have said something stupid. I think if you get injured on the job, they might. Shut up, Emily.
Oh, yeah. Don't get injured. Don't accidentally cut your penis.
Oh, that's fine. I work from home and I sit in my office when I'm there.
What happens if, like, you're in your office chair and let's just go ahead and say there's a disco ball right above you. The disco ball comes off of the ceiling, hits you in the penis. Your penis gets chopped off. And since you were working at the time, you try to, like, say, oh, workman's comp, and then they're like, we got to drug test you first. And then, 2, you lose your job, they find out, and you wouldn't have a penis anymore because it got chopped up. Then what do you do?
I totally got distracted during the whole thing and kind of like I checked out halfway through. What's next?
Chicago versus Dallas.
Oh, Dallas.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Oh, we didn't do our Santa picks of the week. Oh, my God. So, Minnesota, I want to put as my Santa pick of the week, but I can't. And you can't do Carolina. I can't do Atlanta. Okay. You could... I don't know what to do here. I'm going to say Houston's going to beat Tennessee.
Well, that's not bad. I don't have the scores in front, the teams in front of me, so I'm kind of just winging it here.
Okay. Nick says he wants to pick Seattle to beat the Giants.
Oh yeah, Seattle will beat the Giants.
There you go. You did it. All right, Dallas. I'll pick Dallas as well. Las Vegas versus New Orleans. What'd she say?
Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'll pick them as well, I think. Pittsburgh versus Philadelphia.
Ugh.
They're going to hand them their first loss?
No, it's going to be Philly.
I agree.
They haven't really... They have an easy schedule, Philly. That's why I'm not sold.
The Pat Riots versus the Jets.
Oh, fucking Jets, man. Give me the Jets, Jets. Michael, they test for pregnancy any chance they get. That was from Emily. She prompted that. I don't feel good about stealing that one. But yeah, I mean, like, if I were a female, they'd test me all the time. Anyway, Jesse.
I'm going to go New England for the sake of argument. Tennessee versus Houston. I have Houston as my favorite big. Wait.
I'm going to pick Tennessee.
All right, cool. Seattle versus the Giants. You have Seattle. I'm going to go with the Giants. Why not? Washington versus Indiana.
Scott over here making a fucking West Side Story joke. It took me a minute, though, because he said, what about the Sharks? And I was like, what are you talking about? And then I had to remember that I said the Jets.
Ha! I don't get it.
Have you never seen West Side Story?
No.
What?
No, I don't need to see a bunch of people doing this.
How have you never seen West Side Story? Ben Horn is in the original West Side Story. So is Dr. Jacoby. They are both in the original West Side Story. Jesse's show just snapping. Mike, did you know that Ben Horn and Dr. Jacoby were in West Side Story? It's fucking neat.
Wow, you just blew Mike's mind apart, I think.
Yeah.
It's probably why he's not saying anything, because his mind just went... Washington versus Indiana.
I'm gonna pick the Colts because fuck the Commanders.
Oh,
Yeah,
he did.
I knew.
He did know, and you treated him like he was some sort of Neanderthal. How dare you?
I did not.
I'm gonna say Washington. San Francisco versus the Rams.
God said, "Stay cool, boy, real cool."
God,
Anyway,
that did that. If you think about that, from what I've heard so far, that play has aged horribly.
so
Yes, no.
so it's funny you mentioned. Okay, so I watched. So I had seen the original when I was in high school. I watched the new Steven Spielberg one with Emily, and I'd watched it
Emily
right.
was in that.
Stop. No, I watched the movie while Emily was sitting next to me.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So the lead in that Ansel guy from Baby Driver, it's like it's come out that he is like it's like that. I think some of that grooming shit or like underage dating bullshit. But then when you watch that movie where it's basically this like 20-some-year-old dude is trying to get with this like 17-year-old, it's creepy. That I feel like they should have adjusted that for the new movie.
Hey man, you play it as written, brah.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like you need to make adjustments, but
Maybe they
maybe
wouldn't let him.
but maybe West Side Story is like is one of those plays where like you can't deviate or you're gonna get sued.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they wouldn't let him because there's a lot of things. I just learned this actually from Emily that like there's some place where uh, the people who are you're buying the play from or whatever to like perform it will not let you deviate.
Yeah, see, that's why everybody should buy scripts that I write because you guys can deviate if you want. You just got that main template that I write, that beautiful golden template. Speaking of which, I wrote a play called Murder He Wrote, and it's an Angela Lansbury heavy play. I think it should happen now because she passed away.
Well, I don't think she's gonna be able to play her part in that one,
Oh
Nick.
no, she's not in it. It's just a lot of Angela Lansbury and Murder She Wrote references.
Ah,
Yeah, Emily said she'd be in it.
San
She just
Francisco versus the
I don't
Rams.
even I don't even need to look at the text. I can tell that she said she's going to be in it.
Is it a guy though? Because you say murder he wrote.
Yes. So it's Murder He Wrote. Sorry, Proposal He Wrote. And it's basically about a guy who is working on proposing to his girlfriend, but his animals, so he's got a wide range of pets, but they all like talk to him. So in the play, they all be played as humans in these pet costumes. So
I,
there's a
this is a
dog.
this is an adaptation of one of your other scripts, is it not?
I don't think so. This was an original one. Uh, but this was like I had a turtle, and the turtle would walk through the crowd, and every once in a while the turtle would respond to something that was said like 10 minutes ago because it's
Yeah,
a
because he's slow. Yeah, yeah.
but Emily can play the Bella character because there's a dog that tries to convince the guy the whole time that he shouldn't propose to her, that instead he should just love the pets that he has. And it's totally Bella. Like, man,
Uh,
I
uh,
gotta,
can I
Emily, we
ask
gotta
you?
make it happen. Talk to Giving Tree. Let's do this
Can I ask you a question?
anytime.
So, in this film, is the or
Right.
play? Sorry. Should I or should I? No. Do you is the person just referencing uh Murder She Wrote, and is it like a like they know they're doing it kind of thing? Well, in Murder She Wrote, they did this.
Yeah, so like they're a big fan of Angela Lansbury
Oh, okay.
and
See,
Murder She Wrote.
I thought maybe it would be subtle, like he doesn't know he's doing it, and then I was gonna suggest that you name him D'Angelo Stansberry.
Oh, I love that. I love that name. I think that might be a name that I will write someday, D'Angelo Stansberry. Scott's asking us to write this up because it's an hour and a half long episode.
Yeah, it is a double episode. So where were we? San Francisco versus the Rams.
I'm gonna go San Francisco. Oh,
I'll go the Rams. Sorry, Scott. Green Bay versus Buffalo. Ooh.
Buffalo. Oh, yes. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this fucking episode.
And that's a Sunday. That's a Sunday. That's a Sunday night football game, I believe.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
And we see Al and Chris jerking off on TV. So, Cincinnati versus Cleveland, the battle for Ohio, is your Monday night football game.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think they had a fire lit under them this last week. They went bananas.
Bananas.
I don't know who's on bye week. I can't remember.
It's Bill.
Bill? The first Bill sighting of the new season.
Yeah.
Yes, Bill.
Oh, Jesse. I texted my cousin earlier tonight telling him I want a Scanners tattoo. Fucking love Scanners.
Was that is that a Scanners is cool. It's Scanners actually freaks me out.
It's a good fucking movie, man.
But like was it is Wayne's World where Garth gets stuck on film without Wayne and he's like, "You ever seen that the camera guys are like, "You ever seen that scene from Scanners?" He's just like yeah, where it's just head explodes. Oh, Beetle. Oh, Beetle.
Look at his smile. What a little dumbass.
All right, I'm playing the outro.
Okay.
This is getting out of hand.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. Hey, you can check our podcast out where podcasts are available.
Yeah, you can also watch us live anytime we do this on twitch.tv/footballjuice or catch old vids of us doing this on YouTube.
Scott made the comment. Scott just said I'd like the Scanner tattoo, ends up getting a barcode tattooed on him. If I get that on the back of my head, I'm only going on with the Agent 47 thing, so it's a good idea too, Scott. You can hit us up on Twitch, ProFBJuice, hashtag Juice Nation.
Yeah, you're going crazy.
And pretty much Facebook's the same.
Yeah,
or email purplejuice@gmail.com.
Yeah, go ahead and do all that stuff. Facebook, all that stuff. So thanks to Smoky Room Films.
Hey, thanks to that delicious brewery, Arcadian Brewery.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks to
Arcadian Brewery.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
Brewing.
Arcadian Brewing.
Whatever, it's not a thing anymore. But hey, thanks Banana and Emily's and hashtag Brit.
Hey, thanks to Brad. Thanks to Mike and Scott for always being great guests. Thanks for Emily watching.
Yeah, thanks to Bill for making an appearance.
Thanks for Lyra for continuing to text during this, even though she doesn't watch football. It's fantastic.
Lyra.
Elvira. God, what a good song. Ziggy! Play Elvira. All right.
Did you call your Alexa Ziggy? Like,
yeah,
launch
yeah.
and leave?
Yeah.
That's fun. All right. Peace!